Hi folks, it's Betsy from As We Go, and today Chris and I have an RV quick tip for you dealing with a somewhat shady subject, and that's these window awnings. Yeah, these little short awnings that are on the driver's side over the windows. We're going to show you how we dealt with an issue with those. Stay tuned. Okay, if you've got a rig that's got these little short awnings over these windows, you might find this a little helpful. Okay, so here's the deal on these awnings. They work like a window shade. They pull out, they have a spring tension roller in them, they're fully manual. And we discovered we hardly ever use them. In fact, I don't think we've opened these ones in over 2 years. Leastways not on purpose. Now, when we were on the road this year, the forward one would get caught occasionally in high winds, trucks go by, and all of a sudden we heard this horrible slapping sound on the side of the rig, and we didn't know what it was until we caught a glimpse of it in the side view mirror. And this awning here was popping out and then snapping back in the wind. It's like, okay, not good. We're going to fix that. Since we don't ever use them, making the investment to fully repair, yeah, we're just not going to do that. The one here, the slightly longer one, had died, was temporarily wired shut by the folks who sold it to us. They did tell us that's what they did to it. And we replaced that 2+ years ago. It was our very first winter here. We fixed that one then. So this year, after the forward one began to act up, it's like, okay, we're going to do the same repair there. And here's what we did. Well, so to go ahead and do this repair, we hit the hardware store and got some marine grade hardware. Chris got everything set up on a little folding table outside. And it was up ladders. Actually, ladders up. Always safety first. Make sure you got your ladder good and level. And then Chris was up ladder. He did all the work on this. My job was just to hand him the tools as they were needed. First step, of course, is to get everything lined up. Miss Emmy's top stripe made that real easy to do. Chris marked where the screws should go, used a little punch to get a little starting point for the drills, 2 size drills used, and and then you know the drill. He drilled. And I just like this picture. I thought it was cool. Then he manually tighten the screws in. You don't want to risk cracking that skin. And voila, we have 2 eye straps, one on each side of each arm. Then we used a couple of classic zip ties or cable ties, 2 on each one for extra security. Trimmed off those tails. And voila! They are now secured. Like I mentioned earlier, we know that holds because the long one over the bathroom and bedroom window has been up there for over 2 years, and we do check those periodically. As you can see, it looks like it's an intentional part, so it doesn't stand out. And if we ever choose to use those awnings, those ties are easy enough to trim off and replace. However, in over 2 years, we haven't used them and we haven't missed them, which is kind of funny. Hey, thank you so much for watching. We hope you found that tip helpful. And who knows, as we go, maybe someday we'll see you on the road. Safe travels to you. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and sign up for notifications and all that good stuff too. Safe travels, and thanks again.